Hello, welcome back to One Run Fun.
Hello.
I'm Adam. I'm joined by the wonderful Amelia.
You called me wonderful.
I did, don't get used to it. And we are about to take on Wilson Fisk.
What, spoilers?
But not through that door. So, if you are unfamiliar with our channel, we play every game with permadeath, like it's in hardcore mode. What does that mean, Amelia?
That means that as soon as Adam dies, the videos stop. We only have one life. We see how far we can get.
Yes, so everything we play on this channel, we play with one life. We've already suffered great loss. I don't know how much more of this my heart can take, especially with my favourite superhero. On that note, I know that you were never into the comics or anything along those lines, but I know that we've been watching our way through the whole of the MCU.
Yeah.
So based on that experience, what's your favourite superhero and why?
I like Spider-Man because he's funny.
Apart from Spider-Man, I gravitate towards Tom Holland's Spider-Man because he's...
Hilarious?
Yeah, he's very, very good at acting. I love the bit in Endgame where he has... Okay, Endgame spoilers.
Yeah. Everyone's seen Endgame by now.
Yeah, but Endgame spoilers. Now I'm going to speak about it.
Yeah.
When, quick time events. When you have... hard to speak while I'm matching that button as hard as I can. When he has the gauntlet and Captain Marvel makes her entrance after he's battered and bruised and in the little crater. And she's like, "Hi, Peter. Have you got something for me?" And he's like, "I'm Spider-Man." You know, I like how nervous and goofy he is whilst being a competent superhero.
Yeah.
Like in another one that you've watched, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier. We just finished watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. My brain was wired the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
The one that I think should be an Avengers film, but is actually my favourite Marvel film, is he single-handedly takes on Falcon and Bucky and beats them both without trying. Like, he's goofing around and just annihilates them both. I love that. I absolutely love the way that he presents himself. Rockets. Right, so here is... Look. It's like dodge rocket. So if I wait here, just for illustrative purposes, if he shoots another one, you'll see a prompt in the air. Oh, I can't grab them yet! Later on, I can 100% grab them and throw them back. I'm used to having a full suite of powers in Miles Morales.
I've definitely got more into the Marvel superhero-y kind of thing. I've really, really enjoyed the series that like the WandaVision and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I was super apprehensive about that format when they went up, right? Because I didn't think it could translate from films. I couldn't have been more wrong. Falcon and the Winter Soldier to me had a few pacing issues, but other than that, I loved it, and
it was awesome.
I was blown away by WandaVision. I don't know if that's a common opinion or not, because I have not really checked online. It might be hated and we might be going against the grain, but I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, it takes quite a lot to put something on that Adam and I will actually actively watch. Normally TV goes on in the background when we play a game.
Yes.
But we actually, we used to sit down on a Friday really excited because we'd get to watch a new episode of WandaVision, and that's saying something.
It would be... Oh, dodge onto a wall and press square. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to do that more often.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that. It works for trophy cases too.
It works with anything. So, other than Spider-Man, who is your other favourite superhero?
I did like Scarlet Witch in the...
You're reading my mind. I'm here being like, I'm going to say Scarlet Witch.
I liked Scarlet Witch in Endgame, or the Infinity War in Endgame, which is the first time I really met her.
She's so powerful.
Yeah,
I think you watched Age of Ultron, but I guess you didn't really watch Age of Ultron.
No, I probably just watched it in the background.
Amelia, do you want to know a spoiler?
What?
That I remember from the time I played this 2 months ago?
What?
They're not real cops.
Is he going to notice?
My spidey sense is tingling. You see the little things around his head.
Eyes.
I love what they did with his suit to animate those eyes. It really modernised it for me. Right, so now, what we're talking about layering puzzle elements to the combat.
The shield ones now.
Now it's going to tell me. Shield enemies blocked from the front but vulnerable from the back. So basically, I have to either jump over them or slide between their legs and then punch them.
Cool.
There we go. You know, it's right now this is nice and easy, but I am playing this on the hardest difficulty, so there is a good chance that I'm going to die to something really stupid. I love the flair in those finishes. You'll see that I'm trying to deal with as many as I can by... The camera's not helping me here.
No.
I'm trying to not fly the camera around too much because I'm conscious I did that a lot in Demon Souls. But you'll see that I'm webbing a lot of them to the ground because it basically takes them out of the combat.
Crowd control.
More than that, it's as good as defeating them. Whoop. So I'll show you next time I do it.
He's really cool. He has so much style.
And the animation in this game, they nail it. So when he goes to the wall and gets stuck, that's him. It's as good as defeating him. They can never come back from that.
Oh, that's good.
Which is absolutely fantastic. And then I guess they're just someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Somebody just has to come and clear him up.
Yeah, I wonder if he has like a clean-up crew after him. So when... Oh, he doesn't look okay. That is not a natural human position.
Yeah, the cleanup crew. There must be some sort of chemical that dissolves webs that none of the enemies have.
Yeah, I wonder if there's... I think they biodegrade is the actual law. But I wonder if there is like someone who has to follow... If this city has a setup to follow him around to clean up after all the messes that he creates. That's super interesting. I'm going to Google it because the comic books are so developed at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if something's been mentioned. Right. So this is fun, man. Fisk.
I like how he's so chill. He's like, yeah, there's loads of fighting, and windows are smashing, and people are shooting, but I'm just going to sit here and do paperwork.
So he doesn't have any superpowers. His superpower is being hench, basically. He is an absolute unit, and you... Basically, he's a boss on his own without need for superpowers.
Okay.
He's also a recurring villain in Daredevil and other comics. There's a lot of cross-comic stuff that we don't get to see a lot in games because all the licenses are held by different people, unless it's like Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Or Marvel vs. Capcom! Oh, no!
So I'm guessing
So I web
puzzle.
these,
Yep.
and then I rip them out.
Rippy rip. And throw we throw.
It's always a question of what tools do I currently have?
Yep.
What can I do with those tools that might overcome this problem?
Cool. Well, that was easily solved.
I always love the transitions from gameplay to cutscene.
You seem angry.
Right, now it's boss time, and this is difficult. So,
Okay.
in the event that I die now and the video has to cut, please consider giving us a like, a comment, and a subscribe. If you like what we do, do subscribe and hit that bell. We put out content 6 days a week, and we absolutely love engaging with anyone that watches. So please... be one of them.
Yep, like we genuinely reply to everyone that comments and stuff.
And
so
get very sadly excited every single time.
every single time that some person on the internet found us and liked what we do enough to leave us a comment.
Yeah, so we're just doing this because we have a lot of time inside at the moment, as do many, although things are slowly returning to slightly more normal.
Yeah, but
However, we are
slow
going to
and
be
steady.
Yeah, slow and steady, playing it cautious. So it's important to keep ourselves occupied. So, you know, sharing that with you by putting it online is really fun. It's actually where this concept came from. I know we've introduced this in multiple other videos, but the idea being, it Xenobladed me. I was winning and it's just annihilated me. So I've completely lost my trail of thought.
this is what we're doing because we're stuck inside and it's something for us to do, but we're taking
Yes.
you on the journey with us.
Yes, and playing it in hardcore mode makes us a bit more immersed.
Yes.
Alright, so let's take out the little ones, and then we'll take out the big one.
Yeah, crowd control. So the event and stuff, because the restrictions are easing.
That was nearly me!
The restrictions are easing a little bit, which is good timing because it's give you an idea of when we're filming this. A bank holiday this weekend, and I don't know whether other countries have the concept of bank holidays.
Probably. They might be
Yeah.
called something else. They might just be called vacation days or holidays.
Yeah, but it's good. I like bank holidays. It means we get a 3-day weekend, and stereotypically in Britain, the weather is always terrible.
Looking pretty good right now. So I am taking out the ones with the guns at the moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm, as with every game we play in this genre... Oh, Jesus Christ! He's totally dead. There is no humans... Fisk has no chill. No!
Smash.
Oh god, I'm very nearly very dead.
Can you heal? Do you have any heals?
No, but I can throw this.
Triangle, yeah.
So I'm not going near him unless I can web him and it says press triangle.
Yeah.
And as soon as the web goes, I have to back out.
Back out. Yeah.
I'm just slow and steady wins the
Yeah.
race. As with these. So I've taken out all the henchmen now.
So it's
and
just a
it's-
one-on-one.
Yeah. And this is all now an activity in spotting an opportunity. It's very formulaic, this combat, but that is okay to me. Later on it becomes a bit more reaction based, but right now it's very much R1 until I've webbed him, punch him until I've done that hit, and then stop. Dodge these. If he hits me with that, it really hurts. Please don't throw that at me.
Yeah, stop him. Oh my god, how much health does this guy have?
Infinite health. Stop Xenoblading me. So if you don't know what we're saying, I might die if I miss that cutscene. Oh, that'd be a terrible way to end the series. Look at this. Just look at this.
Bling.
Let me focus.
Yeah. When we say Xenobladed, we love a game on Switch called Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is a JRPG, and it has really cinematic cutscenes. But what happens in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is, because of JRPG, you're quite often overpowered, so you do a really good job at beating the boss.
Oh, Amelia, that was fantastic.
And then what the cutscene does immediately after the battle, where you've completely ruined this boss's day, is shows you an anime cutscene of the boss ruining you, and you're like, that's not how it happened.
It's so frustrating. It's like, you can be on New Game Plus, you're incredibly powerful, you like 3-shot the boss, and then it doesn't matter because like it goes to a cutscene where he beats you, and it happens probably more often than not in that game, to the point where we've referred to it as being Xenobladed.
Ever since.
More than a minor inconvenience.
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Whee!
I'm the one who kept order in this.
Okay, so this massive man
1 month.
who's just like absolutely battered you, one pair of handcuffs.
I know, right? A tiny flimsy pair of handcuffs behind his back.
End of an era.
Right, and we're in the world, the main event. So in this playthrough, we won't be doing any of the side activities, except until maybe post-game, if they're very heavily requested by all 4 people watching. Thank you. We will be going straight for the main
events.
Yes. I've leveled up, skill points. So I would normally go straight into power, because as we've spoken about, I love the danger, I like glass cannon. I'm using the defender tree.
Cool, like it.
Because this means that I will be able to counter with... So, you know I was doing those close dodges?
Yes.
I'm... Ooh, point... Yeah, I've been doing this already. I'm already point launching. It means that I will shoot a web over their eyes, which is brilliant, because it means that I can then basically ignore them for a little while, because they're just incapacitated.
Like it.
I love Doc's enthusiasm.
It's brilliant.
But sometimes
So
it gets him into trouble.
that's one of the things that I'm going to struggle with in this, is I'm learning the abilities.
Which
I don't
you already
have
have.
them all,
Yeah.
like in Miles Morales, where you start off very powerful and have even more layered on top with his venom powers, which is super cool, by the way. If you have the opportunity to pick up that game, do it. It's brilliant. Short. Be aware it's very short. But
Yeah.
do it. So we are now going off to see Dr. Octavius, who you may know as Dr. Octopus. Did you ever see the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films, Amelia? The Tobey Maguire ones?
Tobey Maguire, yeah, I remember
Sam
that
Raimi's
guy.
the director.
Okay.
So the second film, Spider-Man 2, has... I was about to say the best Spider-Man film ever made, and I was like, I can't say that because it's not true anymore. But it has Dr. Octopus in, so we are going to go and see this this version of the... this universe's version of Dr. Octopus before he becomes Dr. Octopus. Now, small spoilers to follow. In this game... Oh, I'm suddenly Peter Parker again.
And fine.
Yep. In this version of the game, Dr. Octopus... Dr. Octavius at this point, I should say, he has essentially a degenerative disorder.
The grant committee's director will be
Okay.
That is slowly going to remove him of the use of his limbs, and he's worried he'll just be trapped in a useless body. You don't know that at this point, but he wants to create limbs he can control with his mind, so that he won't be... so that his degenerative disorder affects him less.
I get that.
Noble intentions.
It's not going to go well, though. I already feel like he's going to be the bad guy.
Not yet.
We'll see.
It's not doing such a good job of keeping his equipment under control, though.
No, if we'd come in like 30 seconds later, he'd be dead.
Yeah.
Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
An optimist. I like that.
The new Spider-Man has a very more natural face. Although I do think
Is anyone
I
hurt?
liked the other one, so it's quite a hard change for me.
Exceeded our expectations.
I'll have to go look at what the old one looked
From
like.
a certain viewpoint,
I
it's
can't
a very
remember.
positive
Yeah.
development.
It
You'll
doesn't
recognise him as soon as you see him, but
I'm
he
sure I
does.
will.
He looks more like an NPC, whereas this guy looks more like
Let's
a
not get ahead
human.
of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter.
Yeah, sure. Let's go
We'll
be
talk
Spider-Man
later.
again.
The fun part.
Yeah.
That was a disaster.
Oh no.
the damn
We got to
little
fix the arm. So one part of this game that so this is all new Uncharted territory again for me now. I haven't played this for years at this point.
Okay.
But the one part of this game I remember is there is an abundance of puzzles. Some easy, some hard. That do feel a little bit like padding, but we'll just try and blast through them as best we can.
Okay. We're going to do some science.
We are sciencing, so this is going to be a collection of 3 puzzles.
Circuit burned out.
We'll do them this time.
If I'd been
We'll do them
given
this
a
episode,
pre-check,
why
I
not?
would've
Okay.
caught this.
So all you have to do, it's like one of those app games that we've seen a billion times, is put down these and then
rotate them.
Oh, that's nice. So the haptic feedback, it does go. I don't
Oh,
know
I
if you
can
can hear
hear it,
this. I'll
yeah.
put it by the. So I get like click click click. So it feels more tactile. That's the right word.
Yeah, that is the right
word
word.
of the day is tactile.
Tactile.
So you do sort of feel that click as it rotates, which I do like. That sort of thing is a good use of the DualSense. The issue that I have with it is that any routine use of it, you stop noticing very, very quickly because it just fades into the background, like the web swinging.
Look at you puzzling hard.
I mean, it's hardly a difficult puzzle. It's just collect the green thing to the orange thing. It reminds me of a mobile game that we played while we were at university that I can't...
Flow?
Yeah,
it
that might have
Flow?
actually been what it was. It was like, was it called Flow Bridges or something?
Yeah, it was. You had to get the coloured dots to each other.
So I just have
Yeah.
to say, here we're doing, you basically have to change these to modify the current. The current needs to be 3 at the end, see at the top left,
Oh, yeah.
or top right, and the top left is my voltage. Do you know how I got there? Because 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Any opportunity?
Very
So,
good.
There we go. Success. And now we fix the arm. I mean, Dr. Octavius is supposed to be a genius, but if he can't do those simple puzzles, he dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if that worked.
It worked. Although it was working before, I'm not sure how this is better. It's just moving in a different direction.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics.
Alright,
Okay.
let's do the spectrographs. We might as well power through them here.
Yeah.
Let's just get them done. There won't be anything more exciting in this episode, so feel free to peace out at any point. Thank you for sticking with us so far, and enjoy this riveting gameplay as I connect 2 things.
It's part of the charm, though. I like puzzle games.
Absolutely, and you know, the nature of this channel is everything we do is going to be recorded, because if not, how do you know what we're doing? You know, what if I did this puzzle and died?
Yeah.
You know?
That would be a very hardcore puzzle.
Prosthetics grip force.
Yeah, I know. Well, I
High
mean,
stakes.
I wouldn't even be surprised at this point if it was to something like a puzzle, because if you think about what happened to poor old Gorf, that was a very, very boring way to go. It's always the way.
It was truthful, though.
That's better.
Of course.
Avoid
That's literally the point. There's no point in running this channel if we're going to be like, that wasn't good enough, load it again. That's why you get those very boring ends. In fact, we haven't had a dramatic end, except potentially Super Hot, which I did laugh at when I watched it back, because I'm super sassy to it.
You
I'm
got
just like,
smug.
I'm like, oh, that's not a fair fight, as I'm holding a knife to his gun. I'm like, this is a fair fight. I pick up a shotgun and get shot in the face. Right, no, that's not the one I want.
Okay, so you just got to match up the lines in this
Yeah,
one. That's
super-
not even a puzzle.
No, it's barely a puzzle, is it?
I assume that's going to get harder later in the game.
You would hope.
polymer composite.
That means no.
It layers them up. Basically, you have to fit. Basically, you have to solve 3 with 1 line.
Oh, okay.
So you have to. That's a terrible explanation, but it will make sense in the future. Exit the lab.
Right, and we should exit and go through this door and
Well-
then maybe round the episode off.
If you're lucky, we're going to go for another 45 minutes. I like how you've retained the damage.
Yes,
I think it's a nice touch.
it's a continuous story.
And it's sunset. And there are birds.
How peaceful.
It's a very nice feeling city. It does look and feel quite alive.
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the
Let's hear what
VIP
Yuri has to
treatment.
say, and then
He's
we'll
in
get
the
ourselves
raft.
gone.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steamed company.
Oh, look at all the bad guys that you've
Yeah, so as I said at the start of the first one, this ends with us having
For you,
defeated
Yuri, anything.
all of our main
I'm on my
enemies.
way.
And so that's it, basically saying they've all been ticked off. Can you guess what'll happen now? They're all going to get unticked. And we will find out how and why next time on One Run Fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if there's a game you want us to play. We'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll do it.
We will do it. Goodbye.
Bye.